All right, so ladies and gentlemen, no introduction needed. The Dallas Cowboys are fucking horrible, and one person in the middle of our screen doesn't look too happy. But he has some explaining to do to me, and I've been waiting like 4 weeks for this shit, and I finally got him here, and he has some explaining to do. Fuck the Dallas Cowboys offense. We can talk about that shit later. Terrence Parsons Jr. Why is the Dallas Cowboys defense so ass? They gave up 44 plus with the starters. They gave up 47 without the starters. All the sugar looks the same to me. Answer the question. This nigga. He wasn't ready. Marcel.
No. You said, I don't want to hear none of that.
Oh, that nigga wasn't. What the fuck?
The cigarette, light, everything. Mm.
Oh, shit. All right. We got him back. TP, you heard me, nigga. Answer the question. Why is the Dallas Cowboys defense horrible? We can talk about the offense later, bro.
Bad because you got bad players out there. There's no other way to put it.
Bad players.
Yeah, like if you watch what I watched, it was a whole lot of no pursuit, non-tackling. Niggas don't really want to be out there. They might as well stay home. Like I don't understand. They're like, there's too much to even talk about, bro. Like injuries. I think Kendricks not being out there was a big deal. Damone Clark. Today I seen why you stopped getting playing time. I ain't gonna lie. Today I seen why you stopped getting playing time, and it was just bad. You know what I mean? I think they gave up real early. You know what I mean? Like in the Saints game, it looked like it could be a good game at first.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? And then once the interception happened, it was like niggas stopped wanting to play. I guess I don't know, but yeah. I mean, honestly, all I wanted to see us do was stop the run. I knew it could get bad with the passing game. I knew it could get bad if Jared Goff came to play. He came to play. He had a good game. They did whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
Whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
Running. They did whatever the fuck they wanted to do. Trick plays. You know what I mean? They did whatever the fuck they wanted to do. But yeah, I just seen a whole lot of lack of effort, lack of physicality, lack of a lot of things that, you know what I mean, you kind of need to win and stay competitive in football games. And a lot of those things, you know what I mean, like you can say coaching, you can say whatever you can say, but a lot of those things are on the players. How you decide that you want to tackle is on the players. How you decide that you want to pursue the football is on the players. How you decide that you're going to play your assignment is on the players. How you decide you're going to read the play is on the players. You know what I mean? The coach can only call the play, bro. Like, there's only so much you can do. Like, the coaching on the other side of the football, though, that's what I want to talk about. We want to talk about anything. That's what I want to talk about.
Hold on.
The defense,
Fuck that.
the defense is gonna give it up, bro. Like, well, look how many starters we're missing. Like, we're down to.
They was doing that with them niggas.
It don't even matter from that point. It comes down to they did whatever the fuck they wanted to do. Okay, we gave it up in the run game. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We already know we're bad in the run. Jared Goff didn't have to go out there and do what the fuck he did. What do you mean? We're down to a nigga who wasn't even on the team a few weeks ago. He wasn't even on the team. He's a starting cornerback for us. Like, what are we talking about? There's nothing.
What I'm saying is, them niggas was doing the same shit.
The defense is gonna give it up, bro. The defense is gonna give it up, bro. Like, there's nothing much that you can talk to. Like, you already know what the defense is going to do, bro. Depending on the offense, they're going to give it up. You know what I mean? If it has a good quarterback with good wide receivers, we're going to give it up. You know, if they got a good line and a good running game, we're going to give it up. Like, there's nothing much to talk about with the defense. Like, the only thing I was praying on was Jared Goff came in and threw us a couple picks and had a bad game. If it wasn't for that, I knew if he didn't do that, we were probably going to lose. I'm not really worried about it. I'm more focused on what I saw from the offense.
Okay, before we get to the offense, since you don't think it's coaching,
Hold
do you think it's a
I don't
personnel
think
issue?
it's coaching at all.
So
Hold
do
on.
you think it's a
Personnel?
Go ahead.
Personnel got something to do with it. Personnel got something to do with it a little bit, because all the players that we have on our team are fully capable. So I'm not going to say it's personnel. All the players that we have on our team are fully
What I would
capable
tell you,
of doing what
based
we're
off
asking
of
them to do.
what?
hold on. What I
Based
would
off
tell
of
you,
what?
let me hit you.
Go ahead.
What I would tell you is this. First, I gotta get this out. You know when you playing your little brother in Madden and you halfway paying attention and you just doing nutty stuff like even when Amon Ra got that I think we made it to 46 or 44 I think. They just playing around. Like they never took the game serious. They even had a crucial injury that probably would have took the air at their team, and they still was just like, whatever. Like
The
it took
game
the
was
air.
already over at that point.
I'm saying, but it still takes the air of your team. Like you just like, let's just run the ball out and get out of here. So what I would tell you is this: you can't say it's not personnel or coaching. Like it's got to be one of them. What I personally feel
When
it
you
like
say
this. What I would tell you.
when you say personnel though, you're kind of saying like the players that we have can't get the job done, and I think it's the
So
exact.
hold on.
I think they can
What's the
definitely
job?
get the job done. Huh?
What's the job that you're considering?
The
Are you
job, the
considering a
job,
hold
the
on?
job that your coach
Let
is
me
asking
finish.
you to do.
Let me finish. Like, is a job to win? Is a job to be make it respectable? Is a job to win the Super Bowl? Like, if it's to win the Super Bowl, your
No,
personnel is not.
your job is to do your job. Like that is your job to
No, I
do.
get that.
The,
I get
yeah.
that.
So
I
if you're not doing the basics of your job, you can't even think about winning games or winning Super Bowls. If you
so
can't do
what
the
you're telling
basics of
me?
your job,
What you're telling me? If I get a bunch of high schoolers to do what the coach is telling them, they did their job. But at some point,
the
no
score
matter
is
if you
never
do,
going to look like it's going to look. The score is never going to look how it look. Never.
at some point, the personnel is an issue. That today it was. I think it was a. I think it was both. I think it was a personnel today, and I also think it was coaching. The reason
On
why I
what
think
side
it
of
was
the
coaching
ball?
on both. The reason why
Okay.
I think the reason why I think it's coaching is because look, I once played a team that we had no reason even being close. We played them twice. The first game we lost to them by 1 point. The second game we lost to them by 50. The difference is the way I had my team motivated. And I pretty much told them, hey, Santa's not real. That was Santa Claus to them. They had that other team at a high arc, and they were like, look, we ain't gonna win. We down. They had all these excuses that I felt like the Cowboys went into the game with today. Instead of saying, look, we gonna go out there and we gonna shock the world. I feel like the game you guys played against the Steelers showed like, hey, I don't care who's in. We gonna go out there. Like you can't tell me, the way Overshown. I think Overshown is a litmus test of what I'm saying, and what I mean by that is Overshown, his energy. He's like when I watch him, I'm like, man, that guy flies the fucking ground.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see him fly around one thing today. And then look, guess what? I think we all play sports. I know for sure we all play Madden. Bruh, have you ever got beaten in Madden 30 points and like you on the mic and you just joking around with the dude just busting your ass like that? No, you quiet as shit. You know what I'm saying? They're getting busted at home. Mind you, for the fourth straight game getting embarrassed at home. And on Jerry's
Embarrassed.
and at Jerry's birthday. And you're just literally on the bench chopping it up. What's good with you, bro? What you doing after we get the game, man? Like that that is something that is a culture issue. Which who creates the culture? The coaches and the leaders of the team. So that's why I say it's a coaching issue. You have to. The number one thing I feel like the coach, the leaders of the team, no matter what it is, that is accountable and doesn't let small things where it's like, hey, missing practice, missing assignments, that can't be tolerated. Obviously, we're in 2024. We can't just cut players like Jimmy Johnson did, right? We gotta actually hold each other accountable and put things. Let me ask you a question. Do you think half that shit will fly on the Chiefs? Do you think half
Fuck
that shit
no.
Do you think half that shit would fly on the Niners? All these teams that are championship contenders. Like, I don't think Patrick Mahomes is like this 100% better leader than Dak when it comes down to that organizational culture. That's what I think.
Okay. TP, what's your thoughts on that, bro?
I mean, not necessarily right, but you can't speak culture about a coach who doesn't have no power, no control. You can't, you can't put the culture on the coach when the coach has no say on no decisions that are being made about the team. You can't say the coach when I don't have to listen to you. As long as I'm cool with Jerry, my check is getting signed.
I
You know
I
what I
would
mean? Like, yeah, I mean, those two don't correlate. You know what I mean?
I agree 100% with you, but I'm gonna take some. So I agree 100% with you. I'm gonna take some of that agreement away because this is the same exact recipe that happened to Mike McCarthy in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. The farther he got down his tenure, the more his team got to like the Cowboys are going now. Less control, less discipline. Like the team falls apart. And let's be honest with you. Let's be honest with
I
each other.
can't
It's
put
like
that on Mike McCarthy when it's always been a Cowboy thing.
fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? The same shit
Yeah,
that was
okay.
happening,
I'll
the
give you
same
that.
shit that was happening 10 years ago is the same shit that's happening now. It's the
Yeah.
same, like, you know what I mean? You can't put that on the coach. That's what I'm like, bro, like, the coach, the only thing I put on Mike McCarthy is the play calling on offense today because I know you're running the plays. I know you're calling that bullshit. That's the thing. That's what I put on Mike McCarthy. The shit that happens on defense, hey, we're missing a lot of guys.
No,
Bro,
fuck
I don't
no,
care what
no,
you say,
fuck
bro. That means,
no.
bro. I don't care what you say.
No.
I don't care what you say. That means,
No.
bro. I don't care what you say. That means something, bro. I don't
No.
care what you say. That means something. And
No.
then,
Bro,
like I said,
fuck no.
and then it doesn't. And then you could say, oh, defense and fuck no, fuck that, my nigga. What was our rate on third down today? We had 3 conversion attempts. That means more often than not, we're giving the ball right back to those niggas. The
TP.
same defense that's hurt up. You're putting them right back on the field.
What about when we had Micah and
zero
D-Law?
sense.
Nigga,
Okay,
we gave up fucking 50 points regardless.
Again, it still comes down to complimentary football. We're not running the we're not running the ball. We're not trying to cheat clock. We're not trying to hold on to the ball. We're not trying to do none of that. We're going out there and say, Dak, make it happen.
Why
That's
is
what
that?
we're doing.
Why is that? Why is that? Why is that?
Why is that?
Because we can't run block. We can't run the
Why
football.
Can't we run block?
So
why can't we run block?
Them niggas
bro?
were getting their asses whooped.
Hold on. Listen. Is Detroit's front 7 better than Pittsburgh's front 7?
Run defense wise, probably, yeah.
No, it's not.
Not pass rush wise. I don't think so. I think, bro, DJ Reader was destroying this game.
Not even close.
Listen, DJ Reader was fucking destroying the game, bro.
DJ Reader ain't got nothing on a motherfucking Cam Hayward.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
Let's not do this, bro. Pittsburgh's front 7 is way better than Detroit's front 7. The only difference is we didn't go out there and try to run the ball. We didn't go out there and attempt.
We
did not. Bro, what are you talking, bro? Stop. We did not go out, bro.
Run the football, bro.
That got us right. First possession of the game. That got us right down the field.
Yeah.
3 straight pass plays. Not one run play. Not one. Get the red zone. Bro, stop.
You sound
Don't
silly.
say we can't, bro. Don't say, bro.
TP, you don't think if they could run the fucking ball, they would run the ball?
Rico just had a career year. He just had a career game, right?
Yeah, wow.
He's had a, hold on, listen. Hold on, time out. He had like 90. Anyway, he just had a career game. 90
all purpose.
He had like 90 rushing and like 20 receiving. Facts. Anyway.
I'm listening, bro.
Anyway, you don't go off a career game. And then you start the game off, and then you don't even touch the ball to the second quarter.
PP.
Stop.
I'm on, bro.
Stop. We're clearly not watching the same, bro. There's no way we're watching the same game.
They
bro.
don't run the ball because they cannot run the football.
I'm not going for that.
They can't.
I'm not going for that.
Offensive line's run blocking scheme is fucking terrible.
Bro. Listen,
Have you seen Ezekiel Elliott and Rico get the ball? They get hit as they get the fucking handoff.
Listen, bro.
Like this Saquon on the Giants or some shit.
Listen, bro.
And you know it.
Okay, you know what?
You know it, bro.
You know what?
They can't run the football.
Guess what? Capers. You know the thing about running the ball?
Go ahead.
You keep doing it until it works. That's one thing about running. That's one thing about running the ball.
Okay.
If your defense is keeping it close.
Yeah, but they're not.
Again, they're not keeping. Again, the
You're
game
down
was close.
17-3,
bro. Let's recap. We go get 3. The defense gives up 7. We go down the field again. Interception.
Interception in the red zone.
The defense gets a stop. We get the ball back. 3 and out.
Okay. What point are you trying to make?
Continue like that the rest of the game. What are you talking about?
TP, them niggas cannot run the football.
75% of the total offense that we had today came in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
So what are we talking about?
We're talking about them not being able to run the football. They can't run the football. They can't get stops either.
You can't run the ball if you're not getting first downs. You can't run the ball if you can't move the ball.
Okay. Partially them not being able to move the ball is because they can't run it. And because of fucking...
No, it's not. Bro, it's not because they can't run it, bro. It's
partially
the play calling.
Is.
Bro, it's the play calling, bro.
Partially,
you're not
No, like, I'm not saying... I'm not disagreeing.
Our offensive line, bro. Offensive line.
They can't... Their run blocking scheme is terrible.
Yeah. But also, we don't use our backs in the right way.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
I don't see no real outside zone.
Papers. Let me see
none of that.
What's up, bro?
Let me ask you a question. Because what you said, I think you sound nutty, Capers, because you said you can't run the ball when you got the same offensive line that you had last year that you said you could run the ball.
Oh, what the fuck? They couldn't run the ball last year. I didn't say that.
Okay, so
and that's not the same offensive line.
Hold on, Zach Martin is Zach Martin.
And Terrence Steele.
Is Zach Martin Wash?
No, that's one player. No, it's not Wash.
Hold on,
it's not Wash.
Is Tyler Smith? Is Tyler Smith an All-Pro?
Yep.
Yeah.
You got 2 All-Pros. No, I don't know what other team in the league has 2 All-Pros in offensive line.
Probably Philly, Mailata, and fucking what's the name?
No, Kelsey and Lane Johnson. The Lions had 2.
Lions had 2.
There's not a lot.
But either way, are you saying? Hold on. Are you saying Cooper Beebe? Are you saying Cooper Beebe's issue?
Cooper Beebe's an issue. Tyler Guyton is an issue. Fucking Terrence Steele is terrible since he tore his ACL, bro. They cannot run the ball.
What I would tell you, what I see out there is, I think Cooper Beebe's playing good.
And hold on, and they couldn't run the ball last year either.
Let me finish. I think Guyton's decent. I think Cooper Beebe and Guyton is good for rookies. But what I would tell you is your line is not worse. Yes. Your line is not a bottom 10 to 12 line in the offense. I mean, in the league,
bro.
So what I would tell you is I do agree. I agree and disagree with Terrence. I agree that you need to stay with the run. That's why you guys beat Pittsburgh. You just stayed with it.
Exactly. It started working.
You want to know why they stayed with the run? Because Justin Fields couldn't do shit.
And there you go. There you go.
Justin Fields didn't have 70 fucking points.
Time out. You stop right now. The reason why we can stay with the run is because
they don't have 100 points.
No, because we were actually calling a good game against that defense. Against that defense, we're actually calling a good game, and Dak was actually finding niggas and moving the chains that allowed us to actually keep going with the run. We were actually moving the ball.
Capers, I agree with you.
Pittsburgh never stopped us. That whole game, Pittsburgh never stopped us. We stopped ourselves. Every time in those 2 turnovers in the red zone were the only times
in the red zone.
Yeah, they were.
One of the bitches the fumble was in the red zone.
Strip fumble. That's
Did you
interception.
see that fucking interception he threw down the field to 2 fucking people? That shit was not in the red zone. That was not in the red zone, bro.
Okay, that was the only one not in the red zone. But we still turned the ball over 2 times in the red zone. Again, we moved the ball however we wanted to in that game. That did outside of his interceptions, he only had 5 incomplete passes.
Yeah,
he did what the fuck. Today it was a whole different story, my nigga.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead, Marcel.
So, like Terrence said, and like you said, I feel that they stay with the run, but
why?
I also felt that if they have any team that scores more than 24 points,
but that's my fucking point, though.
So I want to see the data when it comes to this.
You do realize that's
how many games would the Cowboys win if the defense gives up over 20?
Okay,
no, you can't even, bro. You can't say that, bro. Because for the most part, you can't even say 20. Because when we lose, we're not giving up 20. We're giving up 30, 35, 40. That's when we're losing.
But what I'm saying is, if the Cowboys right now at the end of the season, if I said
when they win, they give up less than 20.
If the defense gives up 20, we're probably going to win the game.
No.
Yes.
Probably going to lose.
No. If the defense gives up 20 or less, we're going to win the game. More than likely.
Okay.
If the defense gives up, you can look at the stats of when.
But again, though, it plays back into my point. They stay with the run because they're not down 100 fucking points.
With the injuries that we have on the defensive side of the ball, the main thing that we should be worried about is time possession, keeping the defense off the field. We should have creative ways to run the ball, a good scheme to run the ball, a good scheme to get guys out there on the perimeter, a good scheme to work guys open in the pass game. We have none of that. None. So
TP.
If you asking me,
TP.
Mike McCarthy right now, he needs to go. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mike McCarthy right now needs to go. Even Kellen Moore at his worst could scheme a nigga open.
No, the fuck he can't.
Yes, he could. Even at his worst, he could scheme a nigga open.
No, the fuck he can't.
Even at his worst, he could scheme a nigga open.
No, the fuck
even at his worst. Even
you heard what Amari Cooper was bitching at that nigga.
We will have 20.
You heard what Amari Cooper was bitching. You don't believe that. You don't believe that.
Even at his worst.
You don't believe that, bro.
I believe that.
You remember when Amari Cooper was bitching at that nigga about getting niggas open. Don't do that.
I believe that.
Don't do that, bro.
I believe that.
But this is what I'm saying.
We'll be pushing the ball down the field. I believe that.
No, the fuck we won't.
Yes, we would. We'll be pushing the ball down the field. I believe that.
Fuck no.
And we'll still be in a zone run scheme where motherfuckers was actually
and niggas was still running through a brick wall.
No, niggas was not.
Fuck you mean? Listen.
Niggas was not.
The Cowboys can't run the ball.
Last time Kellen Moore was an offensive coordinator, Tony Pollard was the shit.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about?
Okay, I'll give you that. Listen, bro. The Cowboys can't run the football.
Zeke was still
no, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Last time Kellen Moore.
He was just scoring on the goal line.
Last time Zeke was in a Cowboy uniform, he had 800 yards and 12 touchdowns.
It's not good.
I pray for that
800 yards ain't good.
Yes, it is.
Fucking
yes, it is.
12 touchdowns. Nigga, there was 3 years.
Splitting carries?
Nigga, he was the lead back.
When you're splitting carries.
He was the
When you're splitting carries. Didn't Tony Pollard have another 800, 900 yards?
Something like that, I think.
Exactly. What are we talking about?
Zeke missed games too,
What
but
are we
listen,
talking about?
Marcel, they can't run the ball because they're down 100 points, bro. They can't score in the red zone either. They can't stop getting penalties, holdings. Although I don't know how many penalties there were this game. But other than this game, they beat themselves, and the defense can't get a stop, bro. I mean, I don't know what else you need me to say about that one, bro. And the O-line was not good last year either, running the football wise.
Well,
so I don't know what you talking about, bro. I don't know. Marcel. What you think, bro?
I think that you just need to tell me I was right from the beginning of the season.
Oh my God, it's a personnel issue.
Everything I said from the beginning of the season is coming different.
First of all,
Defensively.
you can't say none of that when niggas can't even stay healthy.
Bro, they wasn't doing shit when they were healthy, bro.
When were we really healthy? Please say that.
We were okay. The whole offense was healthy. The whole offense was healthy until this week. Last week.
I'm not even talking about. But
okay,
you're not even
defense.
You don't even really want to speak on the offense, though. You want to speak on the defense. And
okay, let's go back to the defense. Let's go back to the defense.
When was the defense?
So we down. We was missing Bland to start. Niggas already knew that. Then Caleb Carson had a good game, and then he was out.
No, he had a
good game, and then he got crushed for 2 weeks.
Oh, you're right.
And then he
got crushed for 2 weeks, and then he got hurt. You're right.
Yeah.
And then D-Law, and then fucking Micah got hurt. And then Kendricks got hurt 2 weeks after that. When them niggas was in. What the fuck was the difference? I would wait.
We couldn't stop the run?
That's my point. There's no difference.
What are you talking about?
Bro, we couldn't stop the run with or without them. We can't get to the quarterback with or without them.
What are you talking about? They weren't even passing the ball.
Oh my God.
Week one we had what, 9 sacks?
Week one we dominated.
We had 9 sacks.
Against a shitty team.
Week 2, them niggas threw the ball 18 times.
Because they couldn't run the ball.
Them niggas threw the ball 18 times. Week 3, them niggas threw the ball 14 times. What are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying, because we cannot stop the run.
We can't stop the run. We just had to learn.
Wow.
Bro, we had to learn. What are you talking about? We had to learn. Bro. Okay, bro. Listen.
Go ahead.
One thing about me, bro, shit's not shit. 1 + 1 = 2. We got a new DC who's expecting brand new things, giving niggas brand new responsibilities, giving niggas, you know what I mean, a whole new way to play football. That takes time, right?
Nigga, that ain't what you said. You ain't say that.
Again, yes, I did. Okay, bro. If we go look back, anytime I'm on the podcast, I guarantee you will catch me saying, I want to see what the defense look like week to week.
Yes, DP.
I want to see what the defense look like by week 10.
Oh no,
bro. What are we talking about, bro? I guarantee it. I guarantee you go back on any podcast and tell you
kept talking about.
I want to see what the defense look like by week 10.
TP, you kept talking about how this nigga got all these packages for your brother,
okay,
and the nigga got multiple defense, and
he did say week to week, but
definitely.
He also said
all that takes time.
He also said Kalen Carson. You got one with Kalen Carson, and he also said Mozzie Smith was going to be.
Well, I still think. First of all, I still think we got one with Kalen Carson,
and we probably there's a chance we still do.
We don't know, but and Mozzie has actually been one of the bright spots of the defense. No, he has
not.
Man, that's how I can't. Yeah, what?
TP, no. Did you see the first touchdown that Montgomery had? Bro, they blew Mozzie off the ball by like 10 yards.
We're talking about today. What about the last 3 weeks?
Okay, he played good against the Steelers.
What about, again, the last 3 weeks?
He played okay against the Giants. The Giants can't run the ball.
He dominated against the
Giants. The Giants can't run, though. The Giants can't run the ball.
First of all, they have a good offensive line and dominated against them.
No, the fuck they don't.
Yes, they do.
I don't know, bro. I'm just saying this defense is ass, bro. No, it's not even ass. It's dog shit. And I need
I
answers.
can't, bro. You don't want answers, bro. You just want to
I
place
need
you want
answers.
to place the blame at niggas' feet. You don't want answers.
No, I want answers.
You
Like
just
a
want to place the
motherfucker, I
blame
want
at niggas'
answers.
feet. Listen, like I said, bro, it's gonna be a week to week thing, bro. Niggas are learning. Our best linebacker is basically a rookie for it.
Yeah. That's not good. Clark's
But you
supposed to
knew that.
make a jump.
Hold on, but you knew that at the beginning of the season, and this is not what you were saying at the beginning of the season.
First of all, the beginning of the season, Micah was supposed to be playing more linebacker. Micah can't do that as soon niggas start getting hurt. Sam Williams getting hurt. Mike at linebacker is already less, cut in half. Nealon hurt. D-Law hurt. Mike at linebacker is non-existent now. What are we talking about?
Now, how you feel about that, Marcel? You think so?
What?
What he just said about him playing a linebacker and shit, and them niggas got hurt. That's why. Probably.
So what I would
Bro,
tell you,
okay. So if Deron Bland's not hurt, we get to run a different kind of defense than a defense that if Kalen Carson's in, we don't have we could run different like personnel when niggas are in, if we're full throttle, Zim's able to do a whole lot more than what you would be able to do with a rookie Kalen Carson who's actually out there getting torched. You know what I mean? It's just different, bro. I just look at it different from I just look at it from a
You
different
look
view
at
than
it
just
from
what
a
I see in the
fucking
field.
silly lens,
No,
nigga.
I look at it from
Now
a
that's real.
realistic
Okay, now that's real.
standpoint.
That was
When
real.
niggas are hurt or niggas is out, you can't run the type of shit that you would really normally want to run because you
TP.
can't necessarily trust the niggas that's on the field.
Injuries are a part of football, though, TP.
Okay, they're
You
a
know
part
what
of
I mean?
football. Yes, they're a part of football. So it's on. So
It's
it goes
on the
back.
coach.
It goes back to the front office of why the fuck you knew that you wanted to keep CD and that. So
Okay, yeah, that
why
too.
not do that way back
Yeah,
when so we could
yeah,
keep niggas?
yeah,
If we did that way back when,
Yep.
we could have a Dorrance Armstrong.
Yep.
We could have a Jonathan
Dante
Hankins.
Fowler.
We could have a Dante Fowler. We could have a Stephon Gilmore. We could have all that plus what we got right now.
Yep.
And we wouldn't be having to deal with some of the things that we're having to deal with right now. But you know what I mean? That's a conversation for another time. Like motherfuckers don't look at it like that. Like from the beginning of the season, we already knew that we were top heavy. We couldn't afford injuries to our best guys.
Yeah, but you wasn't saying that.
What are you talking about? What? That's evident. But I looked at the roster.
No, that's true. But you wasn't acting like that then.
Because I'm not looking at injuries before they happen. You know what I mean? I'm wishing good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not speaking on injuries, nigga. Like I'm not speaking on them until they happen, and then you know what I mean. Once they start happening, it's just like, damn. Like, what can you do? You know what I mean? Especially
for the most part, you were healthy against the Saints.
And the Ravens.
You can say, okay, you were healthy against the Saints.
And the Ravens.
You can say we were healthy against the Saints, but then you can't, you know what I mean? When niggas don't show up to the game, when niggas play the way that they play, it's just like, what do you mean? Like, you can't put that on coaching? Like, what do you mean? Niggas didn't show up to the stadium, they got blown away to a team that hasn't won a game since. Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, I guess there's always going to be an excuse.
The Ravens
Thank
are kind
you,
of like
bro.
the Ravens.
Bro,
I mean, honestly,
thank you, bro.
You can say excuses, but if we really looked at the schedule, 3-3 is about what niggas had us right now.
Yeah, but look at this shit we got. That's what I'm saying.
Cap.
And look at the 5-game stretch we got now.
Huh? No, it's not. It's definitely not cap.
Definitely cap. I said 11 wins.
No. I actually have it in the group chat. If you want to bring it up, let me look. I said that you at the when you guys lost to the Ravens, I said, man, it's gonna be hard for you guys to get more than 4 wins at these next 6. Or I said go 500 at these next 6, and you said let's bet, and I didn't say anything back.
You said after the Ravens. What happened to the Giants game?
I said the next. All right, here we go. So I said y'all might go
You said after
out
the
of
Ravens
these.
game.
No.
You
So
said
this
after the.
was.
No, I'm saying, but if you said
Hold on.
anything, if you talking about anything I said after the Ravens game before the injuries, I'm not listening to anything we're talking about. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Once that Giants game happened,
Oh my
once that Giants
God.
game happened, I changed my whole outlook on the season. I said cancel all bets 3 times. I'm fucked up. I already knew it was about to happen. I didn't even know we was
Yeah.
gonna beat
Well,
Pittsburgh. I said that was the most winnable game.
I said. I see 5-5 in the schedule. But you right. Right now, y'all got what 3 losses,
Yeah, 3-3.
and then you got the next before you get to so you got San
Cowboys
Fran,
are crazy.
Atlanta. Yeah, out of
Eagles.
those, I see. I mean, I see at least either San Fran, Houston, Eagles. I see at least 2 losses.
TP. What you think? San Fran,
Uh,
Eagles, Texans. He got us with at least 2 losses.
huh?
San Fran, out of San Fran, Eagles, and Texans, he
And
said we
Atlanta,
got at least 2 losses. I mean, Atlanta,
San
we got at
Fran,
least 2
Atlanta.
losses.
Out of those 4 games, it looks like at least 2.
And what teams are we gonna beat?
I mean,
That's the question. Who
yeah,
the fuck are we
for real.
gonna beat? Nigga, like, what the fuck? Playing like that, you gonna go 0-4.
No, we're gonna beat Philly.
We probably is gonna beat Philly, but then that's gonna be 1-3.
And then
And
after
Philly,
Houston,
that's a whole nother job. But go ahead, though, bro.
after Houston, you go to Washington.
Basically, bro, we're fucked, TP.
You know the craziest thing. You know the
No,
craziest
we're
thing.
not.
This dude I work with looked me right in
I'm
my
not fucking,
eyes.
bro.
Was like, he looked me right in my eyes. Was like, yo, the Redskins is gonna win the division. And I laughed, and
Right now, I can actually see it.
look, look, I bet you $1,000 that the Redskins win the division. You know how fast I shook that man hand?
You about to lose
Yo.
Facts, facts.
Now hold on.
it.
I'm glad you said that. How about my boy Dan Quinn now?
I mean,
How about my boy Dan Quinn now?
he has an all-star. He got an all-star coaching staff over there.
Always something, man.
That don't matter.
It's
That
always
don't
TP,
matter.
something.
That don't matter.
It's
how about Dan
That don't
Quinn
matter.
now?
That don't
it's
matter.
always something.
That don't matter.
It it
That
do,
don't
but
matter. That don't
you
matter.
don't want you
That
don't
don't
want to
matter.
give
That
you
don't
don't want to
matter.
give anybody love or
That don't matter.
anybody.
That don't matter. That don't matter.
It does.
I just want to know. I just want to know.
It
Coaching
does.
matters. I
It
know it. I
does.
know it matters. I know it matters because I'm watching it right now.
But too bad it don't matter for the Cowboys, I guess.
We didn't have an all-star coaching staff when he was here.
I'm saying you're saying Zimmer's all
All
you
that.
I like Zimmer, yeah.
How do you like Zimmer?
Huh,
How do you like Zimmer?
bro?
He is ass.
If you
but
think
it's
he's at, bro, you
but
He's a notch better than
how you can
Mike
say,
Nolan.
bro, how you can say he's ass is just lets me know that you don't really be watching the games,
Okay.
bro.
Do you think
You're
Mike
not
Nolan's
watching.
ass?
You're
Do
not
you think
watching the
Mike
game.
Nolan is ass?
Obviously, Mike Nolan's ass. That nigga came in and changed shit
And
on the
that
defense that he
defense
never had to
was
change,
terrible. He didn't have
bro.
half of the players we had.
Okay,
It's the same shit.
no, it's not.
That
No, it's not. Not even. It's not even close. Actually, it's not
nigga
even
Mike
close.
Nolan didn't have half of the niggas on that defense, and you consider him ass.
Yeah, Mike
The
Nolan.
fuck?
First of all, Mike Nolan took a top 10 defense, quote unquote. Really wasn't, but you know. But he took a quote unquote top 10 defense. Then he took 2 All-Pro linebackers, switched their positions, flip flopped them for no reason. He made the weak side linebacker and Vander Esch because it made him a strong side linebacker for no reason. You made a weak side linebacker, a strong side linebacker who had neck issues, and you want him to go head up with linebackers and take on linemen for fun and shit. And they go, man, listen, Mike Nolan was dumb as fuck. Anyway, Mike Zimmer is one of the most knowledgeable people that you could be around.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I'm literally telling you, like, the shit that's happening isn't on him. Like, the shit that's happening, bro. All right, bro.
I'm listening to this.
Bro,
I'm listening.
You're not really listening though, because I'm tired
listening to what you're saying.
I'm tired of repeating myself, my nigga.
No, just repeat yourself one more time.
Zimmer can't make niggas want to tackle. Zimmer can't make niggas want to fire off the ball. Zimmer can't make niggas want to do their job, bro. That's not like you can't put that on him. If I'm matching personnel, if they come out in 12 personnel and I'm matching that, if they come out in 11 personnel and I'm matching that, I'm calling the plays that I need to call to put y'all in the right positions, and y'all just aren't executing. You can't put that on the coach, my nigga. You can't. It's impossible.
So then, hold on then. Hold on. So that's the case for that. How come when fucking Dan Quinn was in that playoff game,
so listen,
short-handed,
I'm glad you brought that up.
And you blamed him?
I'm glad you brought that up.
What?
You know why? You know why I blamed him?
You blamed him.
You know why I blamed him?
Why?
Because motherfucker, at least him adjust. Not the same shit all day.
I can't fucking tell. Bro, he didn't have no choice. He didn't have no choice. That nigga had Marquise Bell at linebacker.
My nigga.
He had Marquise Bell at linebacker.
Exactly. He had Marquise Bell at linebacker. You know what? All the plays were in for Mikey to be at linebacker. All of them. And he wasn't using them.
Why?
And guess what?
Why?
He's not like Zimmer right now, who don't got no fucking ends. He actually had a healthy Sam Williams, a Dante Fowler, a Dennis Armstrong, a DeMarcus Lawrence.
What about his linebackers?
Get me off the line, bro.
What about his linebackers?
Get me off the line.
He had a safety that had to play linebacker. They kept running at him every play.
Again.
And you blamed him for that.
Again, where was Mike at?
Micah was on the end, and he played linebacker a tad bit.
Again, all the plays.
So he's supposed to play linebacker every play?
All the plays are out to guess.
Oh my God. Yo, you can't be serious. You're going to have Micah Parsons in a playoff game playing linebacker every play. You can't. Come on, bro. You're going to get fired at halftime.
First of all, no, you're not.
Come on, bro.
First of all, as a coach, you coach situationally.
Bro,
you can't stop. First of all, the number one rule on defense is you have to earn the right to rush the passer. So if you have to earn the right to rush the passer, that means stopping the run on first and second down need to be top priority. So if that's top priority, Mike needs to be at linebacker, first and second down.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Let me cook you. I'm watching the highlights of this game after we got beat by the Lions. I watched the highlights of the Packers playoff game, right? Do you know how many third and fucking longs this nigga was in and converted? You can't even say that. They definitely earned the right to rush the passer.
How many?
There's like 7 of them bitches, and he converted every one of them.
How many?
What?
How many?
It was like 6
You know what I watched? You know what else I watched? I watched on the 3rd and 8 in that playoff game. I watched on the 3rd and 8 in that playoff game that we staying 10 yards off the ball and give a nigga a free release to the first down marker.
Did they earn the right to rush the passer or what?
Okay, so you're gonna rush. So you earn the right to rush the passer.
Yes.
So you earn the right to rush the passer to send 4.
Yes.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm done.
Hold on.
I'm done.
He blitzed him. Hold on.
I'm done.
Hold on. Dan Quinn blitzed him. Did you see that touchdown that Gilmore gave up? That was a blitz.
Okay.
Did you see the touchdown that Bland gave up? That was a blitz. It didn't matter.
Bro.
It didn't matter, and you still blamed him?
Again. Yes, it matters.
Those two touchdowns were on blitzes.
Okay, cool. Fine. Okay, cool. We finally blitzed. They burnt us.
And they still burned us.
What about what about the 95% in dime coverage when they're running when they're running the ball?
What else was he gonna run, bro?
Base defense.
What with who?
Mike at linebacker.
And then
Damone Clark
Marquise fucking Bell and fucking
Damone Clark.
Damone Clark can't stop the run still. You was going to put him out there? Come
Again.
on, bro. You know better than that, bro.
Is that better?
And you still, and what you said.
Is that not?
And what you said.
Guess what? Is that not better? Is matching personnel not better than just being outmatched?
Sure. But, well, okay,
Guess
sure.
what? Guess what?
In most cases, yeah.
Personnel.
In most cases, yeah. But what's the difference?
What are you talking about?
What you just said about Damone Clark today, bro? What did you say when you first came on the show?
Again.
He still can't.
Okay, that's fine.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but listen, if he's sucking, I'd rather him just be sucking.
Why?
Again, I'd rather him just be sucking than my coach not even putting us in a position to succeed.
Bro,
at least Zimmer's putting us in a position to succeed. Like, what are we talking about?
Bro, how did he not put them in a position to succeed when he had them niggas on 3rd and long and they couldn't get off of the field multiple 3rd and longs, bro? You can't even say that, bro. Basically, for ladies and gentlemen who are at home, this is me defending Dan Quinn compared to Mike Zimmer right now.
Capers, you know what, Capers?
What?
My favorite thing about Zimmer was he came in. He dumbed down the defense. He literally dumbed down the defense. He said, you're just going to play this role, have this responsibility, and that is all you have to worry about.
Okay.
The niggas that we have on our team are so used to playing Superman, superhero ball, playing undisciplined. Bro.
Keep going.
Like,
keep going.
You can say, yo, and all of that. My nigga, the proof is in the pudding. Before Dan Quinn,
before
Dan Quinn, we were undisciplined. During Dan Quinn, we were undisciplined. The only person that's trying to change that is Mike Zimmer, and that takes time. Do you know how to break a bad habit? Do you know how long it takes to break a bad habit?
So you don't think he was going to change that?
Do you know how long it takes to break a bad habit? Do you know how long it takes to break a bad habit? A while. It takes more than one offseason. It takes more than one offseason. It takes more than one offseason. Dan Quinn had 3 years.
Okay. Go ahead, Marcel.
The one thing I would say about DQ, I think if you have any air in your lungs to argue that DQ wouldn't have this team more motivated, then I just don't think you're like.
Thank you. Them niggas DQ, love that nigga. Them niggas.
I'm saying, hold on. Obviously,
does happen now? That does happen last year. What are you talking about?
We wasn't giving up 100 points. No, the fuck it was not. No, the fuck it was not.
What are you talking about? Every game that we lost last year, besides the Miami game, we gave up 35 points.
Nigga, we damn near giving up 50.
You lost 3 games though.
Yeah, 3 games like that. What, we lost to the 49ers?
We got blew up by the Niners.
Blew up by the Niners. The Packers and the Eagles. Seahawks did 30.
Miami scored every time they touched the ball. We didn't get not one stop that whole game.
But they only scored 20.
Lucky. They didn't score no touchdowns.
Yeah, they
had one touchdown the whole game.
Hold on, but isn't that defense?
What is a stop? What is a stop?
What you say, Marcel?
What is a stop? What is a stop? When we needed to win a game, what is a stop?
I mean, if someone holds you, and 9 times out of 10, if you look at statistics in football,
to win the game, what is a stop? We didn't get not one stop. We didn't force them to punt the whole game. The whole game. What are we talking about?
So what is the difference with this? What is the difference with this then, bro?
The difference between last year and now, I actively see adjustments. We're not staying in the same covers the whole game. He's actually matching cover. He's actually matching personnel. The thing that I'm seeing is we're actually getting outplayed. We're actually not flying to the football. We're actually getting blown off the ball. We're actually not wanting to tackle. Do you know how many times I've seen Diggs on the outside?
Oh man,
Not with a tackle.
Yo, that should be killing me, yo. That should be killing me. No, that's not on Zimmer. No, fuck no. That
He's not wanting to make plays in the run
killing
game.
me.
That's on Zimmer. Like that's what I mean. Like you can't say it's Zimmer when motherfuckers are really not wanting to tackle. Motherfuckers are really not playing sound football. Motherfuckers are really not playing gaps.
So
like there's
that's
nothing to
what
talk
the
about.
niggas
Like
talking about.
Time out. No, because last year we were so bad at the run because the scheme was to penetrate and fly upfield. Like I said, Zimmer came and dumbed down the defense. You don't gotta worry about formation for real. You're gonna play one side of the field. You don't gotta worry about X and O and worry about thinking. All you gotta do is worry about playing. Zim dumbed down the defense, and motherfuckers still can't get it right. That's not on him. Zim said, "Don't even worry about penetrating. Just make sure the offensive line isn't getting down on linebackers. They're getting blown off the ball."
Like shit. No, but let me ask you this.
No, it's not Zimmer. It's the players, bro. It's how they're playing. I can't even say it's personnel because the way he said it's personnel is the way he sounds like the niggas that we have on the team just can't do it. It's not even that they just can't do it. Bro, no. You can't say they just you can't say they just can't do it when we see in weeks 1, 4, and 5, we watched them do it. So you can't say they can't do it.
Niggas aren't good run teams, bro. Besides
bro,
the Browns.
What are you talking about? Pittsburgh is literally a run first team.
Besides the Browns, them niggas is ass.
Pittsburgh is literally a run first team.
Can you at least answer this? Would Dan Quinn have them niggas more motivated to play for him than Mike Zimmer? Yes or no?
I can't say that.
Oh my God. Terrence Parsons.
How can you say that and we're getting the same result?
We're not getting the same results.
We're getting the same results.
Can I ask you a question? Who has better personnel?
Yes.
Who has better personnel, the Redskins or the Commanders or the Cowboys?
Yeah, get them. Get them.
To do what?
Who has a better roster?
To do what?
Who has a better roster?
To do what?
A whole roster, offense, defense.
He's trying to tie you down to a specific point, bro.
I'm trying to because there's a difference. It's called matchups. It's a game of matchups. When you can't do something, listen. One thing about me is I'm not slow. Marcel's not slow either. Okay, so if the number one problem for our team was the run defense, and Dan Quinn leaves, and it goes to a team with a prominent defensive line. They have the best 2 B tackles that you could probably ever ask for, low key.
So then why are they 21st? So then why are they 21st? They're in the back half.
Again.
On stopping the run.
Again. Now. That's defensive. First of all, they don't have linebackers. The linebackers aren't good over there.
Okay, yeah.
They have Bobby Wagner.
He old now. Exactly. He over the hill.
They don't really have linebackers for real. They don't really got secondary over there for real. But they're doing a good defensive line. So therefore, when you have a good defensive line, it makes everything else just a little bit easier. So like I said, before it's crazy because before the season, Shaka Tony, that's my homie, right? That's my homie. We signed him. We signed him during training camp. But it's crazy because one of the first things that Shaka told me about playing in Washington with Deron Payne and Jonathan Hankins, he said playing with those niggas made football so much easier. I said, damn, why? He said, bro, their IQ is just on a whole nother level. They just know what they're doing. They know where to be, how to be, what to do, and they command so much it just makes your job easier. So Dan Quinn going there, they were only a quarterback away. Niggas been saying that for 3-4 years now. They've only been a quarterback away. Their defense has never been that bad. You know what I mean? They already have the offensive talent. They just ain't got no offensive line for real. And they don't got no real secondary, no real linebackers. But in totality, it has pieces. So to say
Go ahead,
who has a
Marcel.
better roster, the Cowboys probably have a better roster because they got more big name stars. But in totality, who's a better matchup for teams week in and week out? It's probably going to be the Redskins.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because of how they play.
Why would that be like? Why would that be the case?
Because of how they play.
So isn't that a credit to Dan Quinn?
Yes and no.
Like you making
Yes and no. My
like,
nigga.
come on, TP. Like, what the fuck?
Again, you're missing the point of he has an all-star coaching staff. When he was in Atlanta, what did he have? An all-star coaching staff. He's in Washington right now. What does he have? An all-star coaching staff. What are we talking about? When he was in, the only thing I give Dan, the only grace I give Dan Quinn is Dan Quinn went somewhere where the front office is going to do what he wants him to do. I want this guy, go get that guy. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I give him.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's no difference.
So if you ask anybody a top 3 thing a head coach is supposed to do is what?
Say it again.
If you ask anybody a top 3 thing, if not even a top 2 thing a head coach is supposed to do is what? Is get a good staff and train your staff. So like you're supposed to get a good staff and help bring your staff.
And Dallas, it don't operate like that. So so that's a mute point.
Go ahead. Go ahead, I'm gonna let you go.
So what
McCarthy's not making no major head coaching decisions. McCarthy's not making no major head coaching decisions. He's not making no major major coaching changes within that organization. He's not doing that. No, he's not. Not. Okay, so you think it was Mike McCarthy's idea to make Al Harris assistant head coach? You think that was Mike McCarthy's idea?
I think it was
Mike McCarthy's idea. Yes or no?
I don't know.
Yes or no?
I don't know.
No.
So let me ask you a question. Was it Mike McCarthy's idea to get rid of Kellen Moore and hire Byron Schneider?
Yep.
Actually, it was Mike McCarthy's idea to save his job. Let's not do that. It was one of them had to go. One of them had to go. So he chose.
Okay.
Bruh.
So it was his idea to do it. He did it.
It was his idea.
Hold on, time out. How are you gonna say it's his idea when it's literally him or me?
That's
TP. That's part of the fucking point.
So time out. As an owner.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick one of you two. Nigga. What are you talking about? What's this for?
So let me ask you. So at the end of Kellen Moore's stead, literally, Mike McCarthy was saying, "I wish he would do this. I wish he would do that."
Yes.
And then he got rid of him that offseason.
Bro, what is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do?
He didn't have to say that. He didn't have to say that.
No, hold on. Time out. What is he supposed to do? You brought him in to be the head coach. You brought him in and you told him Kellen Moore's going to be calling your plays. He did it for 2 years. Now I'm on the hot seat. I'm fighting for my job now. I don't let him have control for 2 years. We didn't go nowhere. Give me control of my own destiny. That's all Mike was saying. Give me control of my own destiny. So all that, he got Kellen Moore for no. He said, let me have control of my own destiny. That's the only thing that was. He's not making no real head coach. He's not making no real additions to that team. The only thing he do is bring in a couple of his guys that he worked with before, and you can be a running backs coach, or you can be a assistant offensive line coach. The niggas that we need to bring in are niggas that we're gonna have to pay money to that they don't want to pay for. Period. End of story. That's literally all it comes down to, bro. The Jerry Jones and them, they make all them decisions, bro. The head coach don't really make decisions, bro. And that's facts. That's why we haven't had a real head coach since Jimmy Johnson. Anybody else has been a puppet master. That's why we have a 1 seed.
What you think, Marcel? I mean, I agree with that. I agree with the puppet master
most
thing.
head coaches when they sign on, they ask for control. I want to be able to make the roster changes, the coaching changes. Jerry don't want to give none of it up. None of it. So all that, coaching and all that, bro. It don't matter what type of coach that we get. If he's not gonna have no control over the team, there's no point. There's literally no point. That's just what I learned and what I seen. There's no point.
How long have you known?
Kellen Moore, listen. What I really peeped was Kellen Moore's not even an offensive coordinator no more. We're still running comeback routes and pro routes and the same dumbass shit that we've been running for years. So it's obviously not Kellen Moore. It's obviously not Mike McCarthy. I think the Cowboys got their own system that they like to run. If you're being honest.
So let me ask you a question. How long have you known that fact?
What?
About the coaching? The coaches have no power.
Oh no, I'm just starting to put it all together. The more I really start to pay attention.
Hold on. The coaches have no power. How long have you known that?
The more I really start to pay attention. The more I really start to pay attention.
I'm saying, so you're just now figuring that out.
Nah, because last year, the way Mike McCarthy, the way Mike McCarthy changed the way.
Give me a time frame. Give me a time frame. Give me a time frame when you start putting together.
I mean now actually, like I said.
Okay, so
last year.
Hold on.
Listen,
Hold on.
If last year wouldn't have happened, I'll be with you. But last year, I literally seen Mike McCarthy coach for his job last year. And
so what I'm trying to get at you is this. So what I'm trying to get at you is this: one or two things. One of two things has to be true. Either you just now knew something that everyone knew for years, or why the hell are you at the beginning of the season doing what everyone says the Cowboys fans do? Overhype, over-deliver, and then now you...
Did I overhype or over-deliver? Did I say we're going to the NFC Championship game? Did I say we're winning the Super Bowl?
No, you didn't say that.
I said this year was a building.
I
said this year numerous times. This year was a building block year. Build off of the things that we did last year and improve on it.
But
we're going backwards.
Exactly. Like a motherfucker.
So, hold on. But that has nothing. But it has nothing to do with the roster per se. It's the coaching. The coaching's going backwards, bro.
You just said that you'll win a championship in 2 years. That's what you said.
Yeah, I believe that.
2 to 3. Hold on. 2 to 3 years win a championship.
I believe that.
But then you also said it takes years to develop a new habit. So
2 to 3 years of winning championship.
Right now, as Cowboys currently stand, Mike McCarthy and Zimmer are gone at the end of the year. So if Mike McCarthy and Zimmer are gone, that means you're going to restart a whole new process. So it takes another 2 years to develop a habit. By that time frame, you have a lot of
cap, right?
It's not cap or not. It's my opinion. All I'm saying, just like you have an opinion, you said that you'll win a Super Bowl in the next 2 to 3 years with the roster you currently have. I believe right now, I think Mike McCarthy's a good coach, but I don't think that he's going to survive what your team is probably going to end up being. And then, unfortunately, I think the Cowboys will be in a place where, which I don't want them to be, where it's like, hey, we have to decide on, do we get rid of our matriarch players like Micah and Zach Martin and Lawrence, because we need to rebuild the roster. Because like they did when we got Micah on the team, that was the second year of a rebuilding the roster year from when they lost everything before. So they slowly trickled the roster out. Amari Cooper was the last piece of that old roster. So you went from the first roster with Zeke, Dez, and then it trickled into Amari Cooper, Tony Pollard, Zeke, Terrence Steele, so it starts a transition, and then now it's in that same phase of transition. So what I'm getting at is that
That's a good
you
point.
you know you already know what it is. But at the beginning of the year, you I just what I'm saying what I guess the make a long story short is you're selling something that right now you're saying you always knew was bullshit.
No.
Okay. So then again, you're just
What I'm
ignorant to
saying
the
is, no. What I'm saying is, last year, Mike McCarthy started coaching for his job.
he's not anymore, even though he has no contract left.
I don't see it.
Fair enough. So that means
Like,
that means he's
you,
going to be gone.
like I said, I'm
So
interested.
let me
Yeah,
ask you a
that's what
question.
that would
Let me ask you a
mean.
question.
I'm
Hold on.
interested.
Let
I'm
me ask you a
interested to
question.
see what
Was
happens
Mike
after this bye
McCarthy
week.
was let me hit you with this. Let me hit you with this bar. Was Mike McCarthy coaching for his job or Dak playing for a contract?
Dak's playing the same he was last year.
All right, y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good night, bro. That after that, there ain't nothing else to say.
It's clear we don't watch the same game. It's clear. I ain't gonna lie. It's clear we don't watch the same game. It's clear we don't watch the same game.
Walk off of this fucking
Who?
show with niggas be
Hold on.
mad, yeah.
Who's the
If
second?
I
So hold on. Is we all know Jalen Hurts is leading the league in turnovers. Who's second? Who's second?
You want to say you say that after he had 5 turnovers the last 2 weeks. Like, come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop
how the
it.
fuck is
Stop
that
it.
nigga playing the
Stop
same
it.
as last
Stop
year?
it right
What
now.
the fuck?
Stop it. Stop it.
TP,
Like,
Dak playing the same as
that's
last
corny
year?
shit. You want to say that now? You want to say that now after he just went up against some of the best defenses in the league? Stop it right now. Stop while you're ahead. Anyway,
So I
But
can't use one third of the season so far. One third of the
yeah,
season so
yeah,
far.
first of all, the
yeah.
Lions is ranked 22nd total defense, by the way.
Okay, that's fine.
22.
That's
That's not
fine,
nowhere near the
bro.
best defense.
Who's leader in the sacks coming in today? Who's the league leader in sacks coming into
Bro,
today?
that don't got nothing to do with
Who's the
their whole
league leader in
defense.
sacks
I
coming
don't
into
know.
today?
Who was it?
The
Eight
nigga that
F's?
got hurt today.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a team. Oh, you talking about a player. Okay, yeah.
No,
So
player.
Ugh.
like
So
where
That
you're
do
means
you
hold
see
on,
that?
hold on, hold on.
that means
No, no,
they
no,
get
no.
pressure. That means they get a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and we come out and
So
don't want to
Dak.
run the ball.
So last year.
Oh, here
Let
you
me get
go.
this right. Hold
Man,
on. Capers.
Go ahead.
Capers. Terrence Parsons Jr. told me directly that Dak should have won the MVP
He did.
last year.
hands down,
He did
not
say
even a
that.
debate.
So
Not even
right
a
now
debate.
you're telling me that he should win the MVP. Is
Because
that
you
what you're
said he's
saying?
playing the same as last year.
Huh?
So right now he's playing at MVP level.
Yeah. You can laugh, but what I see is I see a quarterback that's out there. His number one receiver missed all the camp, and he's not even his real self right now. Which leaves which means Jalen Tolbert right now might be our best receiver. He was on and off the practice squad last year. Jalen Tolbert, practice squad last year. Who else did we throw the ball to?
The
Motherfucking
nigga that fumbled,
yeah,
Flowers.
rookie, 6th round pick. What are we talking about?
So how is he playing at an MVP
He's
level?
been top 3 in passing every week, having to make tight window throws. If you go week to week, I guarantee you can count on 2 hands how many times we actually had somebody wide open for Dak to throw to. So that means we're really moving the ball, scoring points all on Dak. That's what we're doing right now. All
Right?
on
But
Dak.
guess what?
Right now, Him and Josh Allen are the most dependent upon quarterbacks in the National Football League right now.
Yeah, but what's the difference?
I'm not trying to hear nothing you're talking about.
So let me fuck you up real quick. I'm
I'm not
glad you brought up Josh Allen. Let me fuck you up real quick.
And you're sitting there making faces. Jalen Hurts lead the league in turnovers, and y'all wouldn't have one win if Saquon Barkley wasn't on your team.
Agreed.
Shut up.
But I agree with that too.
One fucking win.
I agree with that too.
One fucking win. And guess what?
Hold on, Marcel.
And on the reverse that, we wouldn't have not one fucking win if Dak wasn't playing how he was playing.
Okay, look, let me
we
fuck you up.
One fucking win. If Dak didn't do what he did against the Giants and really make shit happen out of nothing, we don't win that game. If Dak don't move the ball up and down against Pittsburgh, we don't win that game.
Cooper Rush can beat the Giants. He did it before. But anyway, look, right?
Stop it.
I'm glad you brought up Josh Allen. What's the difference between Josh Allen and Dak Prescott's stats this season and when the points come?
Huh?
Josh Allen is doing this shit throughout the whole fucking course of the game, not when the game is over, bro. This nigga, Josh Allen don't
defense keeping him in the game.
One of the receivers in that fucking game.
Besides one game, is Josh Allen's defense keeping him in the game?
Yeah.
Okay, then shut the fuck up.
This nigga's defense kept him in the game in 2 games too. And this nigga come out and he don't want to. This nigga Dak started playing against the Ravens
every game
until 10 minutes.
Josh Allen has been in every game
then he
but
want to
one.
Start scoring.
Josh Allen has been in every game but one, and Josh Allen actually has a run game.
Okay, but he don't got the none of the receivers like
that's why I said the most dependent on, because I know he don't got no receivers, but at the end of the day he got a run game that helps.
Yeah, but not having a weapon
versus one receiver that's not himself right now. No receivers, ain't no run game. Ain't no defense.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm just saying.
This nigga's points don't come until the game is over, bro.
The turnovers, all I'm saying is the turnovers didn't start happening.
And the turnovers look bad too.
Time out. The turnovers didn't start happening until Dak started having to put the cape on. Let's put that in fact.
When was Dak's first pick today? What was the score?
Having to put the cape on.
Nigga, it was like fucking 10 to... Nigga, that shit was like 10-3.
Okay, so bro.
It was like 10-3.
You gotta look at, bro.
I don't think he had a chance to put the cape on yet.
You play Madden at a competitive level, right?
Yes.
So, now, Madden, let's talk in terms that you can understand now. Because when you're the quarterback of a team, right, Capers?
Yep.
And you start the game off and you get out there and you get 3, right?
And then he go get 7.
And then your defense comes on the field and that nigga walked you down quick too. Made it look real easy. Are you going to settle for 3 on the next drive? Or are you going to try to get 7?
I'm going to try to get 7. Yeah, you always going to try to get 7.
But sure enough, I go throw a pick.
Again,
exactly.
First of all, you say throw a pick like it was just a dumbass pass. He should have had no business throwing that pass. That was a better play by the defender than anything. So what are we talking about?
Bro, that was not an accurate ball, bro.
Bro, what?
You're supposed to throw that shit all the way to the pylon, bro. And you know that. And you know that too.
Capers. One thing is, this is real life, right? This is real life.
You put that shit on the pylon,
if this is real life, the play goes like this. Tobert's in the flat.
Yeah.
Branch is playing the sticks.
Cover 2.
The only thing it wasn't even cover 2. It was like an inverted cover 2. It was like an inverted cover 2.
Shit.
He came from the safety spot. Anyway, he came from the safety spot, came down, was at the sticks. Dak looked Tobert's way at first. Looked right at Tobert. See, Branch was at the sticks. Tobert would have to make somebody miss, or it's 3 points. He saw ball at the sticks. No one see he's going to be in the back of the end zone. He threw it like there was nobody that was going to be there. The nigga made a play.
So why
he came and undercut the ball. You cannot expect Dak to be in real game time and expect him to go from the sticks to the middle of the end zone by the time the ball gets there. You cannot expect that.
So why did Tom Brady say put the ball on the back of the fucking pylon? a nigga who has done that same throw 1,000 fucking million times is on national television tell niggas,
And you know
even
what they
though
say?
he made a great play,
And you know what? And
you're right,
and you know what else he said?
put the
And you
ball
know
where
what
it's
else he
supposed
said?
to be
And you know what
at.
else he said?
What else he
You know what else
said?
he said? There's no way he could have seen that guy right there. It's easy to say that from. It's easy, bro.
But
It's
he
easy to
also
say.
said,
It's easy to
put the
say.
ball where
It's
it's
easy
supposed
to
to
see
be
that from
at,
the
bro.
broadcast booth. It's easy to say that from the
Bro, the
broadcast booth.
nigga
But
did
when you're
that shit
out
his
there,
whole
when
life.
you're out there actually on the field and the shit's moving like this, and you got to make
TP,
decisions like this and
that
throws like
nigga
this,
knows.
bro,
Would
stop
anybody
it.
know?
Stop
Who
it.
the
Stop
fuck
it.
would know
Stop it.
that more than
Stop
him,
it.
though?
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
TP,
Stop it.
who would know
Stop
that
it.
more than Tom
Bro,
Brady?
again, Tom Brady, you can say
A
that
nigga
after.
who has done that a million times.
Again, you can say that after that. You can say that after the fact, after the interception happened, because you've seen it already. But when you're actually on the field and you're actually playing, anybody would have threw that pick. Anybody would have threw that pick. Tom Brady would have threw that pick.
I doubt it.
Okay, bro. So, Capers, is every pass in the NFL accurate?
Nope.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
The ball's
A lot
supposed to
of
be
times,
put where it's supposed to be at, bro.
the ball just gets there. Dak threw the
Yeah.
effort to just get there.
That was not good enough.
Bro, stop it. Stop it. Now you're moving
That's
the goalposts.
clearly not good enough,
now
bro.
you're moving the goalposts, bro. Now you're moving the
I'm
goalposts.
just saying.
I'm not. I'm just saying, like,
I heard you.
motherfuckers,
No,
motherfuckers, players fuck up. Motherfuckers make mistakes.
yeah.
That wasn't one of those moments, though. That was one of those. Yeah, I could have threw a better ball. It was still a good decision.
Okay.
It was still
What
a
about
good
the other pick?
Hmm?
Okay. What about the other one where he threw that shit over the
We
nigga
were
head
down,
like he
we were down
Megatron?
1,000, and the game was already over. We were down 1,000, and the game was already over.
Right.
Man,
He has to cut the turnovers out. You know that, bro.
Yeah, niggas, bro.
TP, you know he has to cut that shit out, man.
Yeah, niggas, bro. I don't
TP.
like. Yeah,
Because here's the issue.
Those go on the stat sheet, cool. Those
TP,
go on the stat sheet, cool.
Here's the issue,
But you know,
and I'm a victim of this too.
You know what I seen on that? You know what I seen on that second interception?
What you seen on that, bro?
I seen a nigga with pressure in his face every time he jumped.
It don't matter, nigga. That shit's gonna.
Every time he jumped at the toe.
TP.
Bro.
Here's the issue. Here's the issue about what you're saying, and we can wrap this shit up.
And he threw that shit.
I personally be on Jalen Hurts' ass because
Okay,
he
so listen, right?
has.
You know why?
Hold on, TP.
You know what's crazy?
TP,
You know why I be on Jalen Hurts' ass?
I be on his ass for the same reason. He has that fucking Pro Bowl team, and he turned the ball over left and right.
I be on his ass because Jalen Hurts interceptions actually be horrible decisions, horrible deeds.
But
when Dak throws some shit, when Dak throws some shit, a lot of the times I can see where he was going with that.
Marcel, you hear this shit, yeah.
There's very select few times where it's just like, damn, Dak, what the fuck are you doing?
So the second Steelers one?
There's very select few times where it's just like, Dak, what the fuck are you doing?
Like the second one in the Steelers game?
Yeah, that was bad. Actually, no, that was bad. That was bad.
That was terrible.
That was bad. No, actually, no, it wasn't as bad as you're trying to make it seem, but it was bad. It was bad. But again, I can understand where he was going with that.
No,
bro, they were in cover one.
Okay, yeah.
They were in cover one.
Yeah, you're right.
Mika bit down.
But you ain't all the way right there.
No, again,
yeah.
like I said, it was
I know what you're talking about.
It was a bad ball. It was a bad ball. I can't even say it was a bad read. It was more of a bad ball than a bad read because the safety came down that was supposed to be over top.
Yep.
So he took the shot. Okay, cool. He took the shot. It was more of a bad ball than anything. But like I said, like a lot of the times it's just like I've never when Dak throw a pick, it's never like, what the fuck were you doing? You know what I mean? For the most part, like I'm gonna say like 80-20. Like 80-20, 80% when he throw a pick is usually like, okay, he forced that jump, but I see why he forced that jump. We're usually losing, and we know we need points, and or miscommunication mixed with bad ball. Okay, cool. Those shits happen,
So
but it's never.
They gotta
so
fix that shit up.
It's
Go ahead,
never.
Marcel.
so
It's
and
never.
then I
But
just put advanced
but
stats. I
Jalen
I pulled
Jalen
advanced
Hurts,
stats.
a lot of his interceptions be what the fuck? What the fuck is he looking at? He never came off the first read. It's double, triple
Yeah,
covered,
oh shit.
or he's throwing back across body.
Marcel, tell me what you pulled,
Come
bro.
on, bro.
So I don't
Pull up
like to
advanced
talk about.
stats and show me and tell me
I
how
don't like to
many
talk.
and how many times Dak was pressured on his dropbacks.
What's the advanced stats?
I don't like to talk about. I don't like to talk about what the
I want
reads
to hear
are
this shit.
because
What the hell did he pull?
unless you're watching the all,
I don't like
unless you're
advanced
watching the
stats like
all
that either,
22,
bro.
unless you're
So come
watching the
on.
all 22, it's like you
Marcel,
really truly don't know.
go ahead.
So, but the advanced, unless you're watching the all 22, you can't really say what the person saw or didn't see. Like if you're just seeing it from
Yeah,
TV, like like and like even like Michael would tell you, like
depending on the
you got to
angle of
know
the
the play
play.
call. You got to know the play call first before you even know like, hey, did he make the right read? Also, in the NFL nowadays, the receiver could think it's cover two, the quarterback could think it's uh, man two
Yeah,
or quarters, whatever the case may be. If they're off on the same page, so wait, if you talk to most receivers, they'll tell you most picks happen because of, hey, I read this coverage, the quarterback read that coverage. That's where most interceptions happen. But to the advanced stat that I was going to bring to you is that Dak has more turnovers in one possession game than any other time in the game. So you keep
this
on
year.
saying that you're down and stuff
You
like
talking about
that.
Thank
this year?
And
you.
You talking
his
about this year?
in the
You talking about
last
this year?
in the last in the last in the last 3 years, Dak is
In the
most of
last
his
3 years?
turnovers. Okay,
Or when the game is close.
And you
so
said in the last three. You said that stats based off the last 3 years.
yes, so even the Packers game, you're down 7, one possession game. He made
Do a
that pick
pick to
six,
Jair.
That was a
Then
that
they
flag.
pick
got
six.
14.
That was a flag.
Okay, T.J. Watt, one possession. All 3 turnovers in the Steelers game, one possession game. This one turnover today. The one turnover. So out of his 9 turnovers this year, he has you were winning against the I mean not the Panthers but the Browns. So you can't say you're behind on that. So you were winning against the Browns. All 3 against the Steelers were one possession game. One against the Lions was one possession game. Last
Okay. So
so major
okay, you saying advanced stats. I'm saying usually if it's a one possession game, Dak is the one being dependent on to make the plays.
Isn't that how it's
Usually, if it's
supposed
a
to
one
be?
possession game, Dak is the one being dependent on to make the plays. So all that shit is irrelevant. He threw those 3 turnovers in one possession games. We're not even in those positions without Dak. So
that's not the argument.
all that shit.
That's not the
So
argument.
all that shit is irrelevant. When you're pressing, when you're pressing, trying to make plays in one possession games, late in games, when the team is depending on you to make a play. Yeah, bro. I don't. Okay, yeah, you're gonna turn the ball over, bro. But my thing is, you say the last 3 years he led the league in turnovers and one possession games. Josh
I didn't
Allen
say
led the.
lead. I didn't say he led. I didn't say he led. I said I was refuting
No,
their
yeah, he
fact
didn't say he led. He's saying most of his turnovers come
because you kept on saying that he only makes turnovers when he has to put a
when they're
Superman cape
getting
on.
cooked.
If it's a
No,
one
I said
possession
no.
game,
I
if it's a
said
one
no.
if it's a
When I
one
said
possession game, you don't have to put the Superman cape on. You just do your job.
okay, hold on,
So
time out. In that Pittsburgh game, he had to put the Superman cape on.
what?
When? Are you
You
talking
just
about
had
at the
3.
end of the game?
You had 3 at the end of the game, yes, because he made 3 turnovers. But
No,
I don't. Hold on.
no.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
You said every game. You said every turnover in that Pittsburgh game was a one possession game. So in that game, looking at Pittsburgh's offense, another touchdown puts that game out of reach. That's what Dak was going for, putting the game out of reach. So he's pressing to put the game out of reach. There's a difference between okay.
So you're saying he's not a smart quarterback.
Huh?
So you're saying he's not a smart quarterback then because 2 of the
No,
turnovers was
what I'm saying is The first interception was a miscommunication between him and CD. We already figured that out. That's the first turnover. The second turnover was a strip sack when two niggas came, when TJ Watt beat his block and Alex Smith beat our rookie, and they met together. They sandwiched that nigga together in less than 3 seconds. So you can try to put that on Dak, but okay, it's a fumble. He got sacked by two niggas. TJ Watt's, well, you can try to put that on him. That's football. It happens, bro. The only one that you can try to say that's really on him, that I say is on him, was the one that he had the rebound from and won the game. The other two, I'm not putting on him. So that's besides the point. Like, context, my nigga, context. It can be a one possession game.
But if it was Jalen, you would get on his ass.
Again, no. Again, context. How did an interception happen?
Yeah, Jalen's a hurt. I ain't even going to say that about him. It ain't about him tonight.
Like, that's what I'm saying. How did this shit happen? Most of the time, bro, in the last 3 years, Dak has played at an elite level. Watching game in and game out, obviously you got your shitters, but as a majority, since 2019, since he came back from that injury, he has played at an elite level. I don't care what nobody's talking about.
So what I would tell you is, you think he's a top 3 quarterback?
Huh?
What I would say?
Nah, I always thought he was top 5, but this year, yeah, he's definitely top 3.
So you think he's a top 3 quarterback?
Yeah.
And that's it. That's your opinion. My opinion is, you can't give me 10 games. I would say you can't give me 5 games where you're like, and I understand your fact. You can say your quarterback won a lot of games for you, but I can point to like every Super Bowl win. I can point like, yeah, Mahomes won that game. He battled.
Mahomes won that game. Mahomes won that last Super Bowl.
The plays he made, yes.
No.
TP, are you kidding me, bro?
So
not not single-handedly, but
listen,
come on, TP, he made plays.
One thing, we're not slow, right?
Oh my God! And then you said Dak's top 3. He's not better than Allen, Lamar, or Mahomes.
One thing is.
Fuck.
There's nothing. One thing is, your defense has to keep you in the game to be able to make some of those plays. So when niggas said last week when we beat Pittsburgh, that was the first time they seen Dak do something like that. That was cap too, but I think they really meant to say that was one of the first times that you could really see, like, okay, the defense is keeping us in the game. Let's see what Dak going to do, and then Dak shows you.
I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that.
Huh?
So when you lost to San Fran, when you went to San Fran and said,
so I need so you want to bring up San Fran. You want to bring up San Fran. I hate when niggas bring up San Fran because when did anybody do offense that game? You want to say San Fran. You want to say San Fran and 13 points, right? We held in the 19. We held in the 19. Okay, cool. Could we run the ball? Could we pass the ball? Neither one of those things we could do. We went up against the number 1 defense in the NFL that year. They were the number 1 defense.
Shit like that is going to happen.
They were the number 1 defense in the NFL that year.
But you make it seem like that's
They were the number 1 defense in the league
like
that year.
Is going to happen.
Zeke was hurt. Tony Pollard got hurt. Tony Pollard was Tony Pollard and CD. Tony Pollard and CD were our most effective weapons. Zeke was hurt. How much you want to bet?
No, he was hurt. He was playing, but he was fucked up.
He had a torn MCL.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. What about that interception on the sideline to Gallup? That shit was horrible.
You mean the comeback route that Michael Gallup didn't even really run the route, and then he allowed the defender to do that. So one thing about Brandon Cooks that I like about Brandon Cooks is, even though we make him run 1,000 comeback routes, he actually run them bitches. And when he run them bitches, he makes sure that when Dak throw it, he makes sure to turn into the defender when he has to.
Okay,
not
let me
give up
fuck you
those,
up.
to not give up those
You're right.
interceptions
You're
like
right.
like the fuck you're supposed to.
You're right. Now let
Like
me
the
fuck you
fuck you're
up.
supposed to.
Let me fuck you up.
So let me
What about that
reiterate.
hitch
So
route?
let me reiterate.
What about that hitch route that he forced in between Fred Warner and Hufanga? What about that?
First of all, it wasn't even between Hufanga and
It was
and Fred
between
Walker.
two niggas.
It was a
Fred and
cornerback.
somebody
It was a
else.
corner. It was a cornerback. It was a cornerback.
That was a
And
forced read, bro.
I'm not sure. I think it was. I don't think it was.
Fred tipped it.
No,
It
Fred
wasn't
didn't tip
open.
it. Fred didn't tip it. Fred caught the interception. Fred didn't tip it. The
Okay, somebody else tipped it.
cornerback tipped it, and Fred
Yeah,
caught the
yeah.
interception. I know
It
exactly what
wasn't
you're talking about.
open.
Bro, first of all, you don't even go watch the play again and then break it down. First
It wasn't
of all,
open.
again, go watch the play again and break it down. Now, CD's coming across the field. Ferg is going on the clear out route to take the cornerback with him. The cornerback goes with Ferg. The cornerback goes with Ferg, knowing that CD's most likely getting the ball, leaves Ferg and goes and makes a play on the ball. It wasn't a bad read from Dak. Dak is coming.
Oh my god,
bro. I mean, I'm not even. I can't. Bro, go watch the play. You're on your computer. Go look it up.
What about
Let's
when
play.
he missed T.Y. Hilton?
Dak hikes the ball. He takes one look at Ferguson, sees the cornerback, goes with Ferguson, looks back to look him off, comes back to CD, thinking that the cornerback's not going to be there, and the cornerback's there. And then he tips it, Fred makes the interception. Go watch the play again. I've already
What
broke this
about when he
down
missed
30,000
T.Y. Hilton
times to
wide
niggas.
open for a
I already broke
touchdown?
it down 30,000 times to niggas.
What about that
just
though?
And guess what, Capers? Just like today, if we had another good weapon, another go-to target outside of CeeDee Lamb, plays like that wouldn't happen. Plays like that wouldn't happen when we're trying to get the ball to our best player. When we're trying to get the ball to our best player, when we're trying to get the ball to our best player in the crucial third down situation, and the whole defense knows who the ball's going to, it makes it that much easier. It makes it that much easier. Just like
personnel
today,
issues.
Branch only made that play today is because he knew CD had to be in the back of the end zone. He only made that play today because of that. Literally. He only got that interception, that first interception, because he knew. Trevor not getting the ball right here. This is a decoy. He's not getting the ball right here. Like, come on, bro.
That nigga Dak is staring CeeDee Lamb ass
like I
right
said,
the fuck
like
down.
I tell people all the time, if we
That
had
nigga was in a hook zone.
Amari Cooper, I guarantee you, if we had Amari Cooper against San Fran, we scored more than 13 points. I stamp that.
TP.
I stamp that.
That nigga is staring CeeDee Lamb the fuck down, even when Ward is breaking on the ball, bro. The nigga Ward is breaking on the ball, and the ball is still in Dak's hands, bro.
Again.
That nigga was in a hook zone.
My nigga. What are you? My nigga, what are you talking, bro?
I'm looking at the play, bro.
Okay, so if you're looking at the play, what's the first thing Ward does?
He was in a hook zone. He guarded the tight end. I'm finna tell you.
I'm done.
So then he ran back to CeeDee Lamb.
I'm done.
He ran back to CeeDee Lamb.
What does that mean?
And he's in a hook zone. He was going back to his zone.
No, that wasn't a hook zone. That was a flat, bro.
Same fucking shit. And then the nigga Dak still has the ball in his hands, and he's looking at CeeDee as this nigga's breaking. He's not even in the throwing motion yet while he's looking. And the niggas, you can't even, bro, no, bro.
Bro,
I can't let you do that, bro. I'm looking right at it.
Oh my God. Do you know, bro?
I'm looking right at it.
Bro.
But anyway, the point is, you're just making excuses for Dak.
I'm not making
Josh
excuses
Allen
for nothing.
don't have half of the shit on the offense that this nigga does, and he finds a way to make it happen, bro.
Yeah, the running game.
Yeah,
So what are you talking about?
That's it.
What are you talking about? Bro,
that's it.
A running game is going to help a quarterback more than having a dominant receiver.
Shit.
What are you talking about?
Shit. Oh no, bro.
So why did we go 13-3 with a rookie Dak Prescott,
because
Ezekiel
nobody had film on Dak, bro.
Bro,
And Ezekiel Elliott was going.
Called when you can run the ball effectively.
No,
when
it
you can run
wasn't.
the ball
No, it's
effectively,
not.
keep your defense off the field. It makes life a whole lot easier for the quarterback. When
it does make it easier.
When teams can't play deep high safeties,
Niggas
it makes
didn't
your
have
job a whole
film
lot
on Dak
easier.
Prescott, bro. They didn't know who he was. They didn't have shit on that
Again,
nigga whatsoever,
when teams
bro.
have to crowd the box, it makes it a whole lot easier to pass the ball. When there's one high safety, it makes it a whole lot easier to pass the ball.
So then
It makes it a whole lot easier to run play action. How many times did we run play action today?
Year?
How many times did we run play action today?
I have no idea.
Not a lot. Wow.
What happened the next year? What happened the next year?
Like, what are we talking about?
What happened the next year?
We couldn't do shit once Zeke got suspended.
Okay, what happened a year after that in 2019 when we missed the playoffs?
Jason Garrett lost the team.
Oh my God. All right, bro. Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
To be honest, we really only missed the playoffs because Chaz Green gave up 6-7 sacks. So what are we talking about?
That wasn't that year.
No,
we missed the playoffs back to back. But I was talking about 19. But yeah, I feel you though.
I'm pretty sure that was that year.
No, it was.
18,
I was a senior in high school,
bro.
No. 17.
17, yeah.
17 we missed when the Eagles won the bowl.
17 that was Chaz Green. 19 we missed. 19 we missed because Jason Garrett lost the team.
18
the nigga that you brought up earlier, Mike Nolan, bag of shit.
Mike Nolan was 2020. That year it was Chris Richard or somebody. Mike Nolan was COVID.
Nah, I thought Chris was 2018.
Chris was 2018 and 19, I think. Yeah, he was 20. I think he was there for 2 years, and then went Mike Nolan, and then went Dan Quinn.
Because 19, we didn't have no losing record.
Nah, but we didn't have no losing record. No, we was 8-8.
9-7.
No, we was 8-8. Because I remember the memes. What a fitting way for Jason Garrett to end his Cowboys tenure going 8-8. It was 8-8.
No. You weren't 8-8.
I swear it was 9-7.
We wasn't 8-8.
I swear it was 9-7.
No. Because you weren't 8-8. Because that was the first year with 17 wins.
No, it wasn't. 2019-20, the Cowboys were 8-8, bro.
Oh.
Jason Garrett's last year was
9-7. No, it wasn't.
No,
that was Mike McCarthy's first year.
First year was 2020.
Was 2020, bro.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
it was.
Oh God, Mike McCarthy's first year was 2020.
Was 2020.
Bro, Mike McCarthy's first year was Mike's first year, bro.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
2020. It was COVID year. On God.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I mean, y'all know more than me.
No, we would know, bro. Trust me. His first year was COVID. Fucking Jason Garrett's last year was 19.
It wasn't because Mike McCarthy's been coaching for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
he's been coaching for 5 now.
Yeah, this is 5th year.
All right.
3 straight. Remember he was 4-12, and then he had 3 straight years at 12-12, 12-5.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna wrap it up. Appreciate y'all boys for tuning in this late. If you've been watching us from the beginning, please like, comment, and definitely subscribe. Long story short, the verdict is the Cowboys are terrible. Nothing can save them this season.
You can't.
Terrence Parsons just makes up a bunch of excuses
make no
for that.
determinations on the season until we get our guys back. And you know what I mean? We got to take it week from there, honestly.
Man,
listen
by the time we get them niggas back.
If the defense is giving up 40 points 5 weeks from now, hey.
You heard it first, man.